far I have not recorded. Yeah, I've just started recording. So, idene mukhyawadanta part. So, f of x is said to be even if f of x is equal to f of minus x, and the function is odd if f of x is equal to minus of f of minus x. Some of the examples we were discussing, it is on the PPT. Now, in general, now what we can say is, if a function f of x is equal to x in the interval minus pi less than x less than 0 and is equal to psi of x in the interval 0 to 0 less than x less than pi. Hagiddaga, gamanisi idanna. These things are better done actually by using a piece of paper and a pen. Now, harikate helokinta now ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋದ್ರೆ actually ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. I forgot to tell you, otherwise I would have cautioned you about it. On ಪುಸ್ತಕ ಪೆನ್ನು ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಅಂತ. The mathematics ಆದ್ರಿಂದ I thought you will be ready. Anyway, next time ಇಂದ ಅಂತೂ ಮಾಡಿ. These things it is better we simply write as and when we discuss. So if a function f of x is there, defined as f of x is equal to x in the interval minus pi less than x less than 0 and defined as equal to psi of x in the interval 0 less than x less than pi, then if phi of minus x is equal to psi of x. Nodi idu. If phi of minus x is equal to, if a function andaga ಅಲ್ಲಿ phi of x ಅಂತ ಇರಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು, phi of x is equal to x ಅಂತ ಆ phi ಬಿಟ್ಟೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ, phi ಸೇರಿಸಬೇಕು. So if a function phi of x is equal to x in the interval minus pi less than x less than 0 and is equal to psi of x in the interval 0 less than x less than pi, then if phi of minus x is equal to psi of x, phi of minus x is equal to psi of x, then fx is even. If psi of minus x is equal to minus psi of x, then the function is odd. This is what happens. This is how you can define an even function or an odd function. We may take some examples also. Nodana. Let us look at some examples. Here is one example. I hope you are able to see the numbers. What I have taken as the first example is f of x is equal to minus x if minus pi less than x less than 0 and f of x is equal to plus x if 0 less than x less than pi. So that is how I have defined my function. Here, if I say phi of x, that is equal to minus x. If I say psi of x, second function, that is the function in the second interval 0 less than x less than pi. If I call it as psi of x, then psi of x is equal to x. Now, phi of x ಅನ್ನೋ ಜಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು phi of minus x ಅಂತ ಹಾಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ, then it becomes minus of bracket open minus x, which becomes plus x. So psi of minus x ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು, sorry, phi of minus x ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು psi of x ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಈ phi ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ಕೇಳಿಸ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. I think I should have chosen some other symbol. Phi of minus x is equal to, therefore, minus of minus x, therefore becomes a plus x. And plus x is nothing but psi of x. So, phi of minus x ಅನ್ನೋದು psi of x ಗೆ ಸಮ ಆಗಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ನಮ್ಮ ಡೆಫಿನೇಷನ್ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಇದು ಈವನ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಂತ ಅನಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೆ. ಇನ್ನೊಂದ್ಸಲ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ ನೋಡಿ. If f of x is equal to psi of x in the interval 0 less than x, sorry, minus pi less than x less than 0 and it is equal to psi of x pi less than x, 0 less than x less than pi, then psi of x, sorry, psi of minus x, if it becomes equal to psi of x, then the function is even. Phi of minus x becoming equal to psi of x. And in this problem, it has happened. Therefore, we say this function that I have defined as fx is equal to phi x is equal to minus x if pi minus pi less than x less than 0 and equal to plus x if 0 less than x less than pi. That function therefore becomes a even function. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ನೋಡಿ. ಎರಡನೇ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಒಳಗೆ I am defining a function f of x as k plus 2x by pi. The function given is k plus 2x by pi in the interval minus pi less than x less than 0, and that is equal to k minus 2x by pi if 0 is less than x less than pi. This is how I am defining the function. Now what has happened? Phi of x becomes k plus 2x by pi. Psi of x becomes k minus 2x by pi. Now what we do? We have to replace in phi of x by minus x. So ನೀವು minus x ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? k plus of minus 2x ಅಂತ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಅಥವಾ k minus 2x by pi ಅಂತ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. k minus 2x by pi ಅನ್ನೋದು psi of x ಗೆ ಸಮ ಆಗೋಯ್ತು, because that is how psi of x is defined, the second function. Therefore what happens? Psi of x is equal to phi of minus x. Therefore according to my definition, this function is also even. ಇನ್ನೊಂದ್ಸಲ ಗಮನಿಸಿ, f of x is defined as k plus 2x by pi in the interval minus pi less than x less than 0. It is defined as k minus 2x by pi in the interval 0 less than x less than pi. Now what is it that I have done? I represent these two functions as phi of x and psi of x. Phi of x is the first function, k plus 2x by pi. Psi of x is the second function, chi minus 2x by pi. Now in the first function, I replace x by minus x. If I do that, k plus of 2 into minus x by pi ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, which is simply k minus 2x by pi. K minus 2x by pi is nothing but the second function, psi of x. And according to my definition, phi minus x, if it becomes equal to psi x, the function is even. Therefore, in the second example also, the function that I have defined is an even function. Is an even function. So, ಇದು ಎರಡನೇ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಆಯ್ತು. ಮೂರನೇ ಒಂದು ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೂ ತಗೋಬಹುದು. ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯವಾಗಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, these functions have a period 2 pi, minus pi to plus pi ಹೋದಾಗ್ಲೂ 2 pi, 0 to 2 pi ಹೋದ್ರು 2 pi. ನೀವು ಗಮನಿಸಿರ್ತೀರಿ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. When the period of the function is therefore 2 pi, what we can also do is replace the x by 2 pi minus x. Then check if sin of x is equal to sin of 2 pi minus x. If such a thing happens, the function is even. If sin of x is equal to minus sin of 2 pi minus x, then the function becomes odd. This is another way in which we can examine functions for their odd nature or even nature. So the functions are periodic with a period 2 pi. Therefore, I want to replace x by 2 pi minus x to check whether the functions are odd or even. Now what happens? If sin of x is equal to sin of 2 pi minus x, function is even. If sin of x is equal to minus sin of 2 pi minus x, the function is odd. So I have taken a function. Sin ಅಂತಲೂ ಬರಿಬೇಕಾಗಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ ನನಗೆ. Replace x by 2 pi minus x ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸಾಕಾಗಿತ್ತು ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ. ಎನಿವೆ, ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ನಾನು ತಗೊಂಡ್ರು just pi minus x ಇದೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ, ಸೈನ್ ಏನಿಲ್ಲ. So I am taking a third example. I am defining f of x as pi minus x by 2 in the interval 0 to 2 pi. ಹೀಗೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು? x ಜಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ 2 pi minus x ಹಾಕೋಬಹುದು. ಸೊ ಆಗೇನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, pi minus of 2 pi minus x by 2 ಅಂತ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅವಾಗ ಅದೇನಾಯ್ತು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ minus pi minus x ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಸೊ minus of pi plus x by 2 ಅಂತ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So that is equal to minus of pi minus x by 2. Therefore, the function is odd. I defined f of x as pi minus x by 2. I got by replacing x by 2 pi minus x minus of pi plus x by 2. Pi plus x ಆಗುತ್ತಾ minus pi plus x ಆಗುತ್ತಲ್ವಾ so pi minus x ಅಂತ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ yeah by 2 minus of pi minus x by 2. Therefore I can say that this function is odd. So this is a third example to see if functions are even and odd. Then there is another method of deciding whether functions are even or odd. Functions can be plotted so as to realize the graph of that particular function. Functions can be plotted on a graph, and it turns out an interesting feature of plotting these graphs is that even functions will be symmetric about the y-axis and odd functions will be symmetric about the origin of the axis. This can also be used to identify whether functions are even or odd. So I have plotted examples on the plot some graphs I am using. These are things that you actually learnt in your fourth sem BSc if you recall. ಸದ್ಯಕ್ಕೆ ಅದನ್ನೇ ರಿಪೈಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ನಾನು. ಇನ್ನು ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆರ್ಥೋಗೋನಲ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಪೀಸ್ ವೈಸ್ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂಟಿ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ, ಸೊ ಪೀಸ್ ವೈಸ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂಟಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. ಅದಾದ ನಂತರ ಸೀದಾ ಫೋರಿಯರ್ ಥಿಯರಮಿಗೆ ಬಂದು ಡಿರಿಚ್ಲೆಟ್ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಎವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಯೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಫೋರಿಯರ್ ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸೆಟ್ರಾ ಹಂಗೆ ಮುಂದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗ್ತೀವಿ. And I will also give you a set of problems solved. ಯಾರೋ ಪುಣ್ಯವಂತರು ಪಾಕಿಸ್ತಾನಿಗಳು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಸುಮಾರು 70 ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಆನ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಸಿಂಗ್ ಸರ್ಟನ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಆಸ್ ಸರ್ಟನ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ದಿ ಫೋರಿಯರ್ ಸೀರೀಸ್. ಅದನ್ನು ನಾನು ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ನಿಮಗೆ. ನೀವು 70 ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಮಾಡೋ ಅಗತ್ಯ ಇಲ್ಲ. ನೀವು ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಆರಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ಡಿಫರೆಂಟ್ ಟೈಪ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಒಂದು 10-15 ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್ ನೀವು ನೋಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಬೇಕಾದಷ್ಟು ಆಯ್ತು ಅಂತ ನನ್ಗೆ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ. ಮ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿಮಮ್ 30 ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಚೂಸ್. ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ಸ್ ಅವರೇ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ 70 pages ಇದೆ, 70 ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಇದೆ. ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್, ಐ ಥಿಂಕ್ ಅದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಎಕ್ಸಾಸ್ಟಿವ್ ಆಗಿ ಇನ್ಯಾರು ಮಾಡಕ್ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಗಿವ್ ಯು ದಟ್. ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಆಸ್ ಫಾರ್ as expressing functions as Fourier series goes. Rest of the things we will go as we go along, we will discuss. So what is it that we are trying to do here? We are plotting a graph of the given function. It's interesting to find that even functions will be symmetric about the y-axis. Odd functions will be symmetric about the origin of the coordinate system. Using this also, we can identify the fact whether a given function is even or odd. So therefore example ಆಗಿ initially even function ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಈ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಏನ್ ತಗೊಂಡೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಮರ್ತೋಗಿದೆ. I have not defined the function. Sorry. ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಈವನ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಂತ ಬರೆದು ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಈ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಗ್ರಾಫ್ ಯಾವ ಒಂದು ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಈಕ್ವೇಶನ್ ಇಂದ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಬರೆದಿದ್ರೆ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿತ್ತೆ. ಅದು ಬರ್ದಿಲ್ಲ, ಮರ್ತು ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಸೊ ದೇರ್ ಈಸ್ ಅನ್ ಈವನ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್. ನೋಡ್ಬೋದು ನೀವು, ಮೊದಲನೇ ಐಟಮ್ ಏನಿದೆ ಇದು, ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸಿ ದಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಸಿಮೆಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ದ ವೈ ಆಕ್ಸಿಸ್. ವೈ ಆಕ್ಸಿಸ್ ನೀವು ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಸ್ ನೀವು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕಡೆಗೆ ಮಡಿಸ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ, ಅಥವಾ ಆಪೋಸಿಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ಗೆ ಮಡಿಸ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ, ಇವೆರಡು ಪರ್ಫೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಒಂದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಒಂದು ಕೂತ್ಕೊಳ್ತವೆ. ದೇರ್ ಫಾರ್ ದಿಸ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಸಿಮೆಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ದ ವೈ ಆಕ್ಸಿಸ್. ಸಿಮಿಲರ್ಲಿ ದ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಸಿಮೆಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ದ ವೈ ಆಕ್ಸಿಸ್. ವೈ ಆಕ್ಸಿಸ್ ಸಿಮೆಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಗುರುತೇನಪ್ಪಾ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ಅಲಾಂಗ್ ದ ವೈ ಆಕ್ಸಿಸ್ ನೀವು ಈ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಅನ್ನ ಫೋಲ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ, ಈ ಗ್ರಾಫ್ ಅನ್ನ ನಾನು ಫೋಲ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಇಮ್ಯಾಜಿನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಅದು ಒಂದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಒಂದು ಹೋಗಿ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ರಿಕ್ವೈರ್ಮೆಂಟ್. ಆಡ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಆದಾಗ ಇಟ್ ಬಿ ಸಿಮೆಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ದಿ ಆಕ್ಸಿಸ್. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಸ್ ನ ಮಡಿಸ್ತೀರಾ ಈವನ್ ಅಂತ ನೋಡುವಾಗ, ಇಲ್ಲೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತೆ, ನೀವು ವೈ ಆಕ್ಸಿಸ್ ನ ಮಡಿಸ್ಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತೆ. as you can see, the third graph that I have here is symmetric about the origin. Therefore, it is an odd function, which is nothing but sin x. Sin x in ಎರಡು ಸೈಕಲ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಪ್ಲಾಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ. ಒಂದು ಎಡಗಡೆಯಿಂದ ತಗೊಂಡು ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದನ್ನ 0 ಇಂದ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. You can see that it simply when you flip it vertically, they just fit over each other. Similarly, the hyperbolic sine function is there. That is also symmetric about the axis. Therefore, it is an odd function. Then I have taken the plot of the cosine of hyperbolic function, cosine cos x. You can very easily see that it is symmetric about the y-axis. You x-axis na flip ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಇವೆರಡು halves ಒಂದರ ಮೇಲೆ ಒಂದು ಹೋಗಿ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೆ. Then there is another function 4x cube minus 3x. That is the plot of that 4x cube minus 3x is shown here. This is symmetric about the origin. Therefore, this is an odd function. Similarly, 4x to the power of 4 minus 3x square, that is an even function, has 4x cube minus 3x square plus 1. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ symmetry ನೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. It is neither odd nor even. I told you such functions also exist, which can be classified neither as odd functions or as even functions, nor as even functions. So this is the thing. On the other hand, if you define a function f of x as pi minus x by 2 whole square, such a function will easily turn out to be even. So ಇದು even odd functions. So actually next ನಾವು orthogonal functions ಅನ್ನ ತಗೊಳ್ಬಹುದು. orthogonal functions ಮುಗಿಸ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೂ ಟೈಮ್ ಇದೆ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ. ಬಟ್ ಎನಿವೆ ಅದನ್ನ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ವೀಕ್ಗೆ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋಣ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸಲ್ಲಿ. ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಮುಂದಕ್ಕೆ ಫೋರಿಯರ್ ಥಿಯರಮ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಮುಂದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬೋದು. ಇವತ್ತಿಗೆ ಐ ಥಿಂಕ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ನಿಲ್ಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. ಸೊ ಎಸೆನ್ಷಿಯಲಿ ವಾಟ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟ್ರೈಡ್ ಟು ಡೂ ಇಸ್, ಇನಿಷಿಯಲಿ ವಿ ಸೆಟ್ ದಿ ಫೋರಿಯರ್ ಸೀರೀಸ್ ವಾಸ್ ಅರೈವ್ಡ್ ಅಟ್ ಬೈ Jean-Baptiste Fourier when he was trying to solve some problems related to heat transfer. The Fourier theorem states that any continuous function can be expressed as a series of sine and cosine functions and their harmonics. This Fourier series is not just applicable to heat transfer, but is applicable wherever you come across such continuous functions. It is also seen that even where functions are periodically continuous or periodically discontinuous, you can apply the Fourier method. Fourier analysis has been applied to a variety of fields. Fourier optics is one major area. No spectroscopy, no branch of spectroscopy today is devoid of Fourier transforms. So, as Fourier series developed and Fourier transforms were developed, the advantage of shifting from the frequency domain to time domain has been available to us. Because of such ease of use, Fourier series is being applied to a very large number of areas. Understanding of the Fourier series requires that we know about even and odd functions, periodic functions, orthogonal functions, piecewise continuity, piecewise discontinuity, etc. ನಾವು ಅದನ್ನ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಅಥವಾ ರೀಕಾಲ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಆ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನದಲ್ಲಿ ಇವತ್ತು we have looked at what are periodic functions and what are even and odd functions, how to identify the even and odd functions based on several criteria. ಇಷ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಇವತ್ತು ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ನಿಲ್ಸ್ಕೋಬಹುದು. ಮುಂದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸಲ್ಲಿ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ಮಾಡೋಣ. I think I should stop sharing now. Thank you very much.